Hi, welcome to Wealth Mill Securities Weekly Market Wrap. It's a joy for me to come before you to share about market updates. Last week in India, we had only 4 trading days. Friday was holiday on account of Gandhi Jayanti in India. So hardly we had 4 trading days. But there was a significant direction in the market last week. Markets from the crucial support of 11,000, markets bounced back above 11,000 levels. For Nifty, 11,000 is acting as a strong support zone at this moment. And markets are currently trading at 11,400. Going ahead, every 100 points move for Nifty is a strong resistance zones. 11,500, 600, these are all the strong resistance zones for the market, but we need to wait and watch how the markets are going to climb these wall of worries, climb these points of resistance in the days ahead. There were many significant data that were coming throughout the week. The first and foremost, the GST collections. The GST collections for the month of September went above 95,000 crores. This was one of the best months in terms of the GST collection post the COVID pandemic that crept into the world. And the other data, as you are all aware, we have been bullish with respect to auto stocks. So auto stocks numbers are extremely good. Maruti sales have been went up by nearly 30%. This is when the data has been compared from September 2019 to September 2020. The numbers have been robust. This will create a lot of activity with respect to Maruti and also the other auto ancillary stocks and sectors that are related with respect to the auto industry. And we are sure in the days to come, there will be a recovery in two-wheeler segment also. The numbers will be going ahead. We are going to witness a tremendous recovery in rural economy also. So the two-wheeler numbers also in the days to come, we can see a double-digit growth with respect to the two-wheeler numbers also. The one and foremost thing we would like to share, people are going to avoid traveling in public transport and they will prefer going in their personalized transport, and we have been bullish on four-wheelers and the numbers are quite evident right now. The sales of especially the four-wheeler numbers are going to be robust in the days to come. The other positive factor that surfaced during the week, the PMI index, Purchase Managers Index. As you all aware, few weeks back and a couple of weeks back, the numbers of GDP data, they were quite disappointing and people were thinking that the GDP growth went into negative territory and India's GDP growth was down by 23%. And there was people, they were very apprehensive about these numbers. But as we have been kept on telling, the GDP data is a post-mortem data. As you all aware, when the economy was locked down, it bound to happen, the GDP can come down. But the PMI data, which is the Purchase Managers Index, it shows the order book of the companies and how the economic activity that's going to take place. The PMI index has risen to a level of 57.2, one of the best PMI index in the month of September. So what we are going to witness is there will be a greater pent-up demand in the days to come in all the sides of the industry. So we need to wait and watch how the numbers are going to come and how these numbers get translated into economic activity in the coming few quarters. Going ahead right now, we are going to enter into the Q2 numbers of the second quarter, which is July, August and September data, the JAS. So is these numbers are going to give any kind of direction or any kind of recovery? We need to wait and watch. But just remember, markets are already discounted the Q2 numbers also. Market is a forward-looking animal and stock markets are looking for the data that's going to come from Q3 and Q4. And also on Friday morning, President Trump, we call him as Uncle Trump, On a lighter note, you all ever he got diagnosed with COVID-19 positive. So the future markets of US and US markets came down because of this news. So luckily in India, we were on a holiday, so we don't have any impact of that particular news on the markets. But we need to wait and watch how much impact that news is going to have on Indian markets on Monday morning. But what we expect during this week, we expect a market to consolidate and market try to climb this wall of worries to move ahead about these resistance numbers of 11,500 Nifty, 11,600 levels of Nifty. We need to, this is the very crucial zone for the market to form a base, but what we believe is 11,000 is the strong base for the market until unless there is a greater negativity that's coming into the market going to sustain about 11,000 levels. But one factor we need to weigh is because September month was a quarterly end and quarterly closing for mutual fund investee, many mutual funds are to prop up their NAVs and all, mutual fund buying, the domestic institutional investors and mutual fund fund managers, they were on a buying spree during the last week of September. That sustained the market to stay above the 11,000 levels. But what we need to be very careful, the numbers that are coming from the global cues, especially from the US markets, as we come closer to the US presidential elections, there will be heightened activity in the market, there will be further volatility that's going to create in the days to come. So we need to watch these data that's coming from United States. Of course, United States is getting ready with one more stimulus package for the economy to boost the market sentiment. They want to give a further booster shot if needed. To sum up, we are getting very positive data in terms of auto consumption, GST collection and PMI index, and also the electricity consumption. This has been going up and going above the pre-COVID levels. So these are the positive indication at the current point of time. But we need to wait and watch the numbers of COVID-19 cases that are coming from United States and European nations. Till now, there has been a status quo. They are maintaining there is no further extension of lockdowns in India. While coming to the lockdown condition is concerned, every state is relaxing the norms. Soon the restaurants are going to open, the multiplexes are going to open in India also. It's very complex. As per the reports of World Economic Forum, there are nearly 300 types of vaccines are getting ready with respect to COVID-19. We need to wait and watch how the scientists are going to discover a perfect vaccine for COVID-19 in the days to come. While coming to the stock specific action is concerned, I would like to discuss about a company, the company which everyone is aware. Just to refresh your memories, we have been long on a company by name Piramal Enterprises. This company we recommended or we educated our investors to buy on 24th March when the stock touched a level of 680. Currently the stock is trading at 1300 levels. So from the bottom of March lows, the stock has delivered nearly 100% return. But the confusion among the investors at present point of time is the stock revenues comes from 50% from the pharmaceutical industry and the 50% comes from the NBFC sector, and there are the financial businesses they have in Piramal Enterprises. So the stock, of course, the stock corrected a significant correction in the fall of COVID in March 2020, but it has risen. What it has shown is there is a resilience. What it has lost, it gained. But if we see the earnings of the company have not participated anywhere. So what we believe is it's not participated in the stock at present. It's not participating in the pharma rally. You all know how the pharmaceutical stocks have been went as a rally. Many pharmaceutical companies are multiplied, and also sometimes there were rallies in the financial sector. this stock has not participated neither in farmer rally nor in the financial sector rally. So the valuations are very compelling. So what we advocate to our investors, those who want to see a long-term growth, the stock is at an inflection point at present. So use the consolidation phase of this particular stock to accumulate further. If at all any dip the market gives, try to accumulate further in your portfolio. This is all with me this week. Don't touch your nose, don't touch your mouth, and also when markets are coming down, don't touch your investments. And please take care about your health. Thank you.